Hello, this is Compound Interest Stock Guy, and today I'm going to be talking about True Buch by Zenabis, their drink. See, I got it focused in. This is blueberry roibois. So yeah, I'm gonna take a drink sample of this. I'm just gonna talk about Zenabis a little bit, but I'm also going to be talking about the rate cuts, and I'm going to be talking about cannabis stocks, and yeah, so stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the bell down below so you're notified when I upload a video. Give me a thumbs up, I appreciate it. I also want to disclose I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment and information purposes. So yeah, I tried that ginger beer from True Buch. I didn't have it focused the last time, but it was a pretty popular video. I got a lot of views on that. So apparently, so Zenabis owns 50.1% of this company, True Buch, Kombucha, and I think they have the option to buy more of it, but 50.1% is pretty good. And they're in a lot of save-ons, so they said they're by the fresh juice, but I found them closer to vegetables and like some vegetable juices and stuff like that. So I got one. They're not really like inexpensive. These are like $5, right? So, but they're about 45 calories. And 11 grams of sugar. So yeah, so I'm driving around today, and so let's open this up. I gotta say, I've been looking forward to having one of these drinks again. And when I got the ginger beer, when I saw the blueberry, I didn't know this was blueberry roibois, but I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I want to try the blueberry one. I also want to try the root beer, and they have some like chai, so I'd like to try the root beer next, but let's try this out. Cheers. That's good. It's got like a fizzy taste, kind of like a light blueberry flavor. Yeah, it's good. I think I like the ginger beer a little more. It's a little easier to drink, like goes down a little better, but I like the taste of this a little bit more. Yeah, it's pretty good. So in the market today, I was leaving my Airbnb, so I'm going back to Vancouver to do some stuff, but I was looking at Tlry calls. Tlry's at about like $40, so I was thinking about like $50 strikes out till January. I think they were like $300 for one call. And then I was looking at cannabis growth calls, and I was looking at Aurora. I'm not sure what I want to do. I'm probably going to get some Aurora calls soon, as well as some cannabis and some Tlry calls before things explode, because you make a lot of money on those option calls if you predict them really good. So if I get a lot of time on them, yeah, I can make some money. I already got September ones, and then Tilt got above $1, right? It went to like $1.04, and I should have sold. I bought 2,000 at around like 76. I should have sold them at 105, I guess, but it really surprised me that it came back to 85 cents. There's a lot of confusion in the market with the rate cuts. I don't know. But tomorrow's going to be an interesting day. I mean, what rate cuts does is it makes the dollar weaker. So, just close my window. And yeah, so it makes the dollar weaker, and then just kind of changes things, makes it more, so instead of like people put money for bonds and they get they get interest back, then because the rates of the bonds are so shitty, like you get nothing back on them, it pushes people into precious metals and other asset classes, you know, stocks, small caps, micro caps, big caps, you know, all the big giants and S&P 500 and the Dow. So yeah, that's kind of what it does. But they're saying all these things that, oh, there's 2 rate cuts that were already priced in, or 3 price cuts in. So it's like 0.25% that they cut the interest rate. So not a ginormous amount, but a little bit. And you know, it'll just change things. I'm hoping that some of my commodity stocks, the price of the commodities can really go up. Copper and nickel especially, and you know, even silver. I got a Fortuna silver call. You know, silver is trading around $16.6 an ounce, and it's been as high as $50 an ounce. So, and then gold's trading around like $14.20. It didn't go up today; it was down a little bit. But I mean, it's been as high as like almost $2,000. Platinum's been as high as $2,000. Palladium's like $1,550. It's like at like all-time high. Yeah, I think rhodium's probably at a really long high price. Actually, when I first started my YouTube channel, that was one of the first precious metals that I talked about is rhodium. That it went to $10,000, and I got about 30 views on that. And yeah, I mean, it's gone to $10,000, and I was talking about it when it was like, I don't know, maybe $1,000, and now it's like close to $4,000 an ounce in US dollars. I could have bought some at 600, but you got to pay a premium for them. You got to pay like a $200 premium to buy it in California, and then they can send it back. Now you can buy it more places because it's like the commodity price has gone up, so all these big precious metal bullion shops want to sell you this the commodity because they get like a premium on it, right? And there's a lot of demand for it. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. What was the news today? The news of today was, I don't know, high tide. All these retail companies in Canada are really getting a lot of retail stores. You know, they're not really like gonna be super busy or get a full quarter of sales. But I mean, you gotta think like some of these big companies such as Curaleaf, they have like 100 dispensaries and stuff like that, and I don't know, they're close to like 50 million a quarter or more. And all these companies in Canada are getting up to like 25 to like 35. Like Meta got 34 and it wants to have 40 by the end of August, I think. Or they think they're gonna have it by the end of August. Something like 100 by end of by like 2020 sometime. So that's a lot of shops, right? Like that's like, at that run rate, they're gonna be doing like 150 to 200 million dollars a year. So I mean, for the amount of price they're at is like $100 million market cap. I mean, if you buy it and you hold it and wait till it goes up, I mean, as long as they don't further dilute too much, I think you can make a lot of money on Meta. I keep reminding myself I need to buy more Meta before it goes up. Fire and Flower is actually, I think it's a golden ticket right now, because Couche-Tard has all like these tranches of money to come into Fire and Flower. So it's like 10%, and they're gonna give 26 million, and then it's like they're paying like 8% interest back to that Couche-Tard. Fire and Flower will be paying. And it's like, but they're probably just gonna like end up giving them shares, because they can just issue shares for that for the debt they owe for that. And what else? Like at the end, like when they're gonna have 50%, like the price is gonna be around like $6, and the potential is for $380 million. So I think their market cap's like somewhere around like 200 million. And I mean, you gotta look at it like, how long did it take for Cronos and Cannabis to really like get a lot of money from these companies? You know, like I think it started with Cannabis first got like 17%, or I don't know what it was. Like it was like 20%, and now they have like pretty much majority, or they have majority, I think. And so you just thinking about that is like, it doesn't take that long. Like, you know, in less than a year, Couche-Tard could want to have a 50% ownership of Fire and Flower, and it's trading at $1.30. So based on everything going right, you're looking at like a clean like 4-bagger. Like Couche-Tard's gonna like take care of business, right? So that's like all based on the tranches. So I mean, that's the way I understand it. So I mean, I think if you want to like a surefire stock right now, is like Fire and Flower is pretty surefire. Fire and Flower, shaka. Yeah, I mean, I can go on for days, but I'm just gonna make this video short because it's really hard to upload. But yeah, I'm just True Buch-Zenabis. So they're getting sales from Save On Foods for this. And wait till this is in CBD and it's in THC, and you know, it's gonna be a good product in the online rec stores and retail rec stores in Canada. Yeah, Zenabis is around like 150. I still haven't picked up more Zenabis shares. I got like $3,000. I'm gonna invest more, so I might buy another 500 or so. Just trying to be, you know, spread it out, sprinkle it where I think it's a good place to be. Suniva is getting back up to 250, which is good, because that's like based on their financing, but there's also like a 10% like interest that they're getting on that. So it's like basically like the PP's at 220 or something like that, pretty much, and they're like higher than the PP. So that's a very positive thing for Suniva. And yeah, anyways, that's all I got for today. I'm gonna be driving, rolling, keep on rocking, stay strong. You know, this is a tough time of year for like people that are new to the sector. You know, things just get killed. You have your investments and they just get killed. But I mean, if you got money, like, and you see good investments that you want to be pursuing, and there's a lot of good sales on right now that you can make some money on come like a couple months from now. And so that's why, you know, you just got to be cool, calm, collected, and make that money in the future. But anyways, that's all I got. Shaka, peace. Thanks for watching. Until next time, peace out.